Alliance points. Alliance points, or APS for short, are earned by aiding your alliance in Cyrodiil, killing enemy players and capturing something, don't know. Gallum Dios. On the slopes of Red Mountain, beneath the eternal pole of the volcano's ash cloud, the sun never really shines and the gloom may conceal those who have cause. I hope you finished reading it because I didn't. In any case, here, let's take a look. We have to go to the other side. Whirlwind incoming. Okay, let's fight them. I normally don't fight in the first view. And here, I'm making some really awesome hits on them. And it's good that I cleared myself a little bit off from stuff. In any case, I got 64 experience. I really like to see how much experience I've got. And I'm gonna pick up the items that have been placed here. In any case, this is an awesome place. Right here. And what can be stolen here? Okay, it looks like I stole everything good, and there's more of them here, so killing them. Oh yeah, they just blast this fool further. It looks like he is much tougher than the other ones. In any case, that one got killed, but they are everywhere, and they are tough. That is one of ours. Lances and such. And they are all on my side, packed. I wonder what would happen if the Hulk would just retreat away from everybody, and they would not any longer be a part of an alliance. They will probably be attacked heavily by all of them, because that's why they all got together, to kind of defend against some of them. Okay, so it looks like I am gaining some loot out of this anyway. And that's that. And it looks like I'm... Okay, I am getting experience from all the kills here, I think. Here they killed somebody. Nothing to loot, unfortunately, unless we go here. Done. It's gonna hit them in the head. Looks like a new batch has spawned. And they've been taken out very quickly. a centurion, dwarven centurion. So there are quite a few types of these centurions. Also, what do we have here? Find wall arenas notes. They call themselves the Bernie clan, the bastards. They got my brother, but they didn't get me. I have been watching from the shadows as these fiends feast. Some of these horrors are nothing more than beasts devouring the lifeblood of everyone they find. But some are curious creatures, curious about the constructs that still inhabit Callum Dias. I noticed a particular pair working with the dwarven spiders, collecting control rods from some to use on others. Whatever the device is, it doesn't appear to be functioning correctly. They gestured at a mechanical spider and the creature came to life, but it didn't always work as intended. Sometimes a controlled spider wanders off on its own, other times it attacks. I think they are trying to get it to unlock a component catch in the manufacturing. I'm sure Barilzar would want the component in the catch if I could get a hold of it, but the vampires are too strong for me to deal with. Let's move in there. And here, let's try to find out what is this stuff all about. And it looks like they are tough, these people that are fighting together with me. And I think that if I make at least one hit, I will still get experience, even if somebody else is gonna kill it. Or maybe not. Probably not. I'm not sure. So, Barilzar's former hirelings, okay. No info on that. Dwarven spider, let's search it. And here we're gonna pick up that item. Or we already did it. I'm not sure. Here I just kind of can't. I mean, what the hell is this? Cancel. I'm trying to cancel it. I think it bugged out. Okay, in any case, I can't open the damn box. Use control rod on spiders. Okay, it doesn't make a lot of sense. Control rod on spiders. Okay, I see. Dwarven spider. Oh, look at that. That's a working spider. And there's more of them here. That's a thing. And I'm gonna attack it now. I think it was summoned by somebody else. Okay. And that's why I was able to attack it. Where are the other ones? There's more here. More of them. Let's bring this one to its existence. I got quite a bit of experience killing these. Next, there has to be somebody else close by that I could revive. Yeah, I see one. I see one here. I like the fact that there are a lot of players. Who are here. Complete. Alright, so at least we got some control from the spiders. And now I need to get the hell out of here. So let's keep on moving. And let's find a way out of here. In the meantime, also, I could kill some more of them. And my light attack is doing a considerable damage, without a doubt. And my heavy attack, I'm not sure if it is really that effective. Oh, look at that, we free them. I can sit down here, but I don't want to sit there. I just keep moving forward and kill a few of them anyway. So let's free them. I like that there is this short scenario of things. Also, let's take a look at the skills. What else would I like to do? Curse an enemy with destructive wound, dealing 4,593 magic damage to the target and 2,112 magic damage to all other nearby enemies after 6 seconds. Storm calling, lightning form, manifest yourself as pure lightning, zapping nearby enemies with electricity, dealing 367 shock damage every second for 15 seconds. Oh man, it looks like they were doing quite a bit of damage. So as you can see on the left side, we can see their damage here. And if they move effectively, I can't really hit them that well. So that's the thing. Oh no, I need a potion. Come on, drink the goddamn potion. Let's get... Oh no, he couldn't survive. Alright, alright. Alright, so I can't revive here. And I can only revive. What's a toggle recap? Okay, I can just turn it off. So those rocks, those gems that help a player to revive are definitely useful in these kind of conditions right here, where it's actually important. Now let's take a look at the classes here, and nothing kind of comes out of this. The only useful one is this one, because it deals quite a bit of damage, and this one will immobilize an enemy called Diedrich Shards from the earth to immobilize enemies in front of you for 4.5 seconds. So I'll have that as well. And now my crystal shards are making more damage than they were kind of meant to in the description. In any case, now I should probably head a bit forward there and pick up that shard. Hopefully that's how it's called. Look at that, they have robots, Warren spiders here. And they do 1,500 damage. Alright. Let's just blast them. Done. Now, as far as I'm aware, you didn't have to interact with it, but it looks like it will sense my presence over there, and this will help me to understand that I'm here. In any case, I'm killing it. Reducing its strength further. Another level is reached. That is at level 10. Good. Let me see. So the dark magic probably won't mean much. Bargain with darkness to restore 7,696 health and some stamina. That's a good option because you will regain. That wasn't stamina, it was magicka. So bargain with darkness to restore 7,696 health and 4,514 magicka. That's cool. Next, where exactly am I going? Somebody here. The thing is over there. Fine. Let's jump. And finally. Done. And now I'm going to destroy this beast. Done. So as you can see, both of these will be operational again. They will spawn back, and it will take quite a bit of strength to deal with them. I can't open that. Boom! That one was still alive. After all. Okay, now my body is still here, and I'm heading on to the base right now, where I'm gonna travel back. I retrieved all 3 components needed to create the tonal inventor. Now to see if Balthazar can build the device he promised. Alright, so that's without a doubt, that's going to take some time. I can't claim by pressing F, fortunately, but I can claim it. We'll go in here. Oh, look at that sorrel horse. A hardy, well-rounded and dependable beast acquired from a level up advisor. Dungeon Finder automatically groups you with 3 adventurers. Delve deep underground caverns, abandoned fortresses, jungle ruins, and more in search for unique and powerful treasures. Alright, I'm gonna increase magic. And let's confirm the points. What else? Requires 1 skill. Reduce the magic and stamina cost of their abilities by 3%. You restore 726 magic and one of your Daedric summoning pets skilled are unsummoned. Increases our magic recovery by 5%. Let's just make everything a little bit cheaper. And that will do. Destruction staff. Slam your staff down to create an element barrier in front of you, dealing 912 magic damage to enemies in the target area every 1 second. Wall of Fire deals additional damage to burning enemies. Wall of Frost reduces enemy movement, and so it can do like 6,000 or so damage, but really nothing really kind of doesn't have damage. What's the restoration stab here? Summon restoring spirits with your stab, healing you and your allies in the target area for 1098 health and additional 1000 health every second for 3 seconds. Share your staff's life-giving energy, healing you or up to 2 nearby allies for 8470 health over 20 seconds. Let's have that. Regeneration. Done. and I'm gonna add it to slot 2. This should restore my health over time, though. Still, that was something I surely needed. Healing myself. Okay, now where am I supposed to go? Here. Okay. Let's go. Somebody's flying above me. Let's kill the little one. There was probably a book recently here. Anyway, there's another one to the north. And I could check that place out, but wait a second. Will I be able to do it? I see that there are a lot of rocks here all over the place. And look at that. We've got multiple enemies here present. Oh wow, I'm being blasted apart by this. I would prefer to just attack the hive itself, coming the tree or whatever it is. The hive. Alright. Now recover the stamina. Oh well. I'm sure my dragon will soak up most of that damage. It looks like he's summoning these hives here. I think they're just slightly bit weaker than usual. And I'm going to attack him and we're going to destroy him. Bit by bit. Here I got stuck. Oh, look at that. My magic has successfully recovered now. And that's it. Another thing I want to change. Let's go to controls. Combat. What I'm precisely looking is a letter Q, which opens one of the menus here. View quick slot inventory, and that's what I want to do now. Use another key for that, but I can't. It doesn't work. So that didn't work out. Load keyboard defaults. Alright. It looks like it's not gonna be nearly as straightforward. So let me try and do this again. View host slots from inventory. This is from inventory. Use interface shortcuts. Okay. Anything else? Doesn't look so. Hold the D-pad up. Okay. I would still need to hold it. In any case, maybe that's not something can be done. This pilgrim was killed recently, but aside from the ragged tear across his abdomen, and some bite marks. The body is mostly intact. Perhaps the decreased giant armiger drove the creature off before it could finish its meal. This one has armor. This giant armiger appears to have died defending the pilgrim laying dead nearby. Her helmet is battered in a vicious ihar that smells of months-old fish. These look like one of the immortal gods, so whoever killed them was extremely powerful and without a doubt very, very dangerous. I think I already see the book here, and there's somebody here defending this place. Let's kill it. Done. The Living Gods by Durilis the Theologian. No other religion in all of Nirn can claim what the Dark Elves know as absolute truth. Their gods rule over them and walk among them, as real and as present as any other resident of Morrowind. From their seat of power in Mournhold's Tribunal Temple, the living gods of the Tribunal guard and counsel their people. When necessary, they punish sin and error, but they also share their bounty with the greatest and least among us, each according to their needs. But who are the living gods? They are powerful dark elves who achieved divine status through superhuman discipline and virtue and supernatural wisdom and insight. As the three god kings of Morrowind, they formed the divine leadership of the Dunmer nation. The three Lord, Mother, and Wizard are described below. Vivek, the warrior poet god and the master of Morrowind, is perhaps the most popular of the three. He also tends to be the most public and the people love him. His visage appears both beautiful and bloody at the same time, and he has made violence into an art form. Vivek the warrior poet has darker aspects associated with primitive, ruthless impulses such as lust and murder. Almalexia, also known as Mother Morrowind, is the patron of healers and teachers. She is the healing mother, the source of compassion and sympathy, the protector of the poor and the weak. Almalexia embodies the best of Dunmer culture and purpose. She exemplifies mercy, and her wisdom guides the Dark Elves in all their daily affairs. Swathasil, god of the world mechanism, is the least known and most hidden of the Tribunal gods, sometimes referred to as the Mystery of Morrowind. He is a magus and the patron of artificers and wizards, perhaps the mightiest wizard in the land and certainly the wisest. He is considered to be the light of knowledge and the inspiration behind craft and sorcery. Together, the living gods are the pillars of the Tribunal Temple. They present the power and discipline of the Dunmer people and rule with a combination of compassion and strict adherence to law and protocol. Alright, so that's kind of the things that distinguish them, which is the fact that they will be alive and they're not imaginary. In any case, let's just blast the robots. Done. They're both killed. And in between them I got 200 health, which isn't bad at all. Now this beast. This is a tough beast, without a doubt. For as long as I have my friend here present, it looks like I'll be able to blast him with a lot of strength. But just in case he moves away, I hope we'll have enough magic And here for killing him I got 136. And I need over 6,500 in total. And I already have approximately 1,000 for myself here. And now I need to get around this place. Oh, wait a second. I just realized I should have a mount at this point. Right? But I can't seem to be able to just simply select it. Horse. Mounts right here. Mounts acquired in-game and through the Crown Store are accessible to all the characters on an account through your collections. Mounts are purely cosmetic option that your character can set active. Each character has a set of riding skills that determine the speed, carry capacity and stamina of your character while mounted. Any mount that is set active will inherit these riding skills. Okay, so now let's move on to the collections. Mounts, a horse. Okay. Link in chat, rename. And it doesn't look like there's an easy way to select it. And now I'm just pressing a lot of keys, and I pressed H, and H has worked successfully. So a horse will have its own stamina as well, so that's a thing. And that's a common marker. So there's a thing about these can end up being a hive that you can harvest. Mostly the comics, we already read about that. So where am I heading now? Not so far from here is the place that I need to go. So the horse can be easily controlled with the mouse. So as you can see, it can move as fast as I want it to, which is really cool thing. And that's the place right here. Let's move into it. Wild Star. So as far as I'm aware, he just kind of occupied this. Nobody's guarding him. This is a very dangerous place. This whole place looks like it came here after. It became like this after a massive war.
Have you only just arrived, or is this you returning? I can't always keep the cogs and pistons in line.
Here we can see a few other players, how they look like in game. It takes a bit of time for their armor to kind of completely load though. We can see now it loaded and it looks a bit better. In any case, unfortunately it doesn't load instantly.
Ah, I remember. The components for the terminal inverter. Were you able to acquire them?
Maybe that's for 4K graphics. In any case, yes, I've recovered the Sonance generator, the inversion conduit, and the manual clockwork shaft.
Impressive. I thought I'd never see you again. That's what usually happens when I employ hirelings to acquire rare and exotic items from dangerous locations. Well, the great gear doesn't dawdle, and neither do I. Hand them over and I'll get to work.
Here are the items you requested.
One tonal inverter coming up.
So it looks like he's gonna do it very, very quickly.
Spring, don't explode. Almost done. There.
Okay. Looks like a piece made out of gold. And let's have a chat.
Do you like it, my latest creation? I call it the tonal inverter. Did I mention that already? No matter. It should counteract Sotha Seal's modified staff, at least momentarily. I assume you know how to use this, correct?
No, I don't know how to use the tonal inventor.
Of course you don't. I just invented it. Honestly. You won't use it anyway, not if you plan to fight the one who wields Sotha Seal's staff. Almost impossible to operate the tonal inverter while also engaged in battle. It's too cumbersome.
So how do you use it to counter Sunarach?
The Sunara, the Blessed Staff? I suppose the name fits, sort of. You'll need someone to assist you, someone you trust. Oh, not me. Too busy, too fragile. But using the tonal inverter is definitely a two-person activity.
Is the tonal inverter hard to use?
Easy as scrib jelly pie. One person operates the controls to generate the sound waves. When it reaches the proper pitch, you activate the inverter and discharge its energy to disrupt Sunara's power. Temporarily. Here, I wrote you instructions.
Goodbye. Let's take a look. I should speak with Melanie to be certified as a blacksmith, clothier and woodworker. Oh, look at that. That's not it. I received the tonal inventor and instructions on how to use the device from Barilzar. Now I should return to the Archcanon's office in Vivek City and let Archcanon Tarvus know that we have a way to disrupt Shodo's power. Okay, so we'll have to go to him, and first of all I need to head on to that way shrine. At level 15 you can equip something there. Haven't read it. And I wonder, can I just kind of swim together with the horse? So far I was able to successfully just ride through this. In any case, let's ride further in to this place. Luckily enough, bam, that's it, he is just going to jump into the water. Now let's take these. Ooh, they just jump like that. Let's blast them further. Alright. They are powerful. I think about the potions. An important potion would be the one that is increasing the damage output and such. Otherwise it does not need much. In any case, I've got quite a bit of stuff from them. They can jump very well. And now I'm just attacking it with my ability consistently, and it worked out splendidly. Alright, next. It's behind me, somewhere here, right there. It looks like there's quite a few people here already. And so now we're going back to the god's assistant, and we'll see what we'll get out of this. So I did the god's work here. Vivek is to be considered one of the gods. So really what a god is in Elder Scrolls Online for the house is just an extremely powerful being, powerful enough to kill most, and that's why everybody follows.
Your presence defiles this city, Ashlander. How dare you demand to see our god?
I'm here to help. If you won't listen to me, listen to the Outlander.
Thank the three. The Outlander has returned. Was Barrowzal able to help us?
Yes.
Pay no attention to this Ashlander. She's been blathering on about
Look
Lord
at that
Vivek's
guy
condition
right here.
and how she can help. But I'm certain it's a trick of some sort. I was just about to have her thrown out of the city, or possibly tossed to the slaughterfish.
That's Seren, Shodala's sister. She helped me in Aldrune.
I know who she is. I still don't trust her, and I refuse to let her anywhere near Lord Vivek. Who knows what an Ashlander would do while the warrior poet is in such a fragile state?
I need her help. It's going to take two of us to operate Barrelzar's tonal inventor.
A tonal what now? Well, since I can't go with you, or with Lord Vivek requiring my undivided attention, I suppose we'll have to let the Ashlander assist you. Very well. Take her and defeat Chodala. Then bring me his staff so we can restore Vivek.
Sunara will soon be in our hands. Let's speak with her.
If that old idiot is what passes for a tribunal leader, it's no wonder the houses are in such disarray. No time to dwell on that, though. I found my brother, and it's worse than I feared. Chodala's quest for power has led him down a dark path.
What do you mean, a dark path?
Chodala and his most loyal followers have taken refuge in a ruin called Kaushtarari. It's an ancient shrine devoted to the Daedric prince Malakath. I think my brother plans to ask the god of curses to help him.
I've got a device that will counter Sunara, but I need your help to use it.
It will allow us to stop Chodala? Then of course I'll help you. Since the tribunal's dogs took my weapons, I'll need to replace them. Meet me at the ruins when you're ready.
I'll see you at Kaushtarari. Okay, so let's head there now. Good question is, where exactly is it? It's not close, not close at all. But we'll be able to pick up a book on our way there. So let's head there. And we'll move on to the book first. Killing these creatures that are standing in our way. Oh wow, the crystal fragments did quite a bit of damage there. And I can hear a thunder. That is the mountain itself. So as you can see, we can see it quite clearly from here. However, all that smoke is certainly not helping. Bam! 7,700. In any case, let's just continue killing them. This spawn. Alright. And I'm heading straight for the book. That looks like a camp, or it used to be a camp. These creatures, Nick's hounds. I'm going to further increase my health now. Looks like these creatures here are having a hard time killing my own companion here. They're not doing that much damage, but they are making some really good hits. Boom! Another one was drawn in, and it looks like they have reinforcements here. Come on. Die now. One's done for. That wasn't it. Wait a second. It looks like that's a nest of some sort. Or at least it's a good place to just increase experience. They stopped spawning at this point and can be hidden. Probably we cannot. There's another beast here. And it's gonna take some time before we will kill it. So it looks like more or less I'm familiar with quite a few of these that I see now. And there's definitely quite a few of them. Now. Do I need to climb this mountain or something? I'm not sure. But it could be. Okay, looks like I am going slightly bit closer. It's probably on the other side. Now I should attack the beast. And look at that, it's gonna jump to me, which gives him a very good advantage point. And I've noticed that these beasts are giving me quite a bit of damage to suffer before I kind of effectively kill it off. What they see here looks like that's the brook, and there's two of those creatures. Fine, we kill these already consistently. And let's just continue killing them. Alright, that's the book. Vivek and Mabhala. Who is Almasibi? Morrowind is a holy country, and its gods are flesh and blood. Collectively, these gods are called the Tribunal, the Triune Almasibi. Three deities exemplifying the Numeral virtues. Almalexia is mercy, Vivek is mastery, and Sotasil is mystery. Vivek is easily the most popular of them all. Vivek is also the most public, for he is the beloved warrior poet of the true people, paradoxically beautiful and bloody. Vivek is an artistic violence. Vivek is presented in temple literature and liturgy as one of the divine kings of Morrowind. He guards the sacred Veloti subcontinent of Vardenfell and stands guard over Red Mountain. He is part of the Holy Tribunal, a god of the New Temple, and an aspect of the blessed and righteous Alm-Sivi. This explicit presentation of Vivek, the guardian god king and warrior poet, is the one most accessible and familiar to Westerners. However, it is important to remember that Vivek is also known to the Dunmer as the transcendent evolution of the Daedra that anticipated him. Black Hand's Mabhala, a foundation figure of the earliest Shimmer. This darker side of Vivek does not appear in the popular literature and liturgy, but is instinctively understood and accepted by the Dunmer as an integral part of Vivek's divine aspect. A more complete appreciation of the complex nature of Vivek requires an understanding of the nature of Vivek's anticipation, Mabhala, and the darker themes represented by these Daedra lords, modes, and motivations. Who is Mabhala? Each of the three tribunes of the temple were represented in the dawn of Shimmery culture by their anticipations. These anticipations were known to the West as the sinister Daedra lords Azura, Boethiak, and Mabhala. In temple theology, however, Azura is the anticipation of Sotasil and the mage lord of Alm-Sivi. Boethia is the anticipation of Almalexia, Alm-Sivi's mother and lady. Mabhala is the anticipation of Vivek according to legend. Under the guidance of these three Daedra lords, a discontented throng of Altmer transformed themselves into a new people and founded a new land. And while Boethia, the so-called Prince of Plots, provided the revolutionary methods needed to bring about this transformation, Mabhala was the shadowy implementer of those methods. As known in the West, Mabhala is the demon of murder, sex, and secrets. All of these themes contain subtle aspects and violent ones: assassination, genocide, courtship, orgy, tact, poetic truths. Mabhala is understood paradoxically to contain and integrate these contradictory themes, and all these subtle undercurrents and contradictions are present in the Dunmer concepts of Vivek, even if they are not explicitly described and explained in temple doctrine. The Dunmer do not envision Lord Vivek as a creature of murder, sex, and secrets. Rather, they conceive Lord Vivek as benevolent king, guardian, warrior, poet, artist. But at the same time, unconsciously they accept the notion of darker, hidden currents beneath Vivek's benevolent aspects. For example, one of the most striking, persistent myths associated with Vivek is the story that Vivek conspired with his co-rulers Almalexia and Sotasil in the murder of Lord Nerevar, the greatest of Dunmer heroes and generals. The story is derived from Ashlander oral tradition and is flatly contradicted by all temple traditions. Nonetheless, the tale is firmly established in the Dunmer imagination, as if to say, of course Vivek would never have conspired to murder Lord Nerevar, but it happened so long ago, who can know the truth? The public face of Vivek is benign, sensitive, compassionate, and protective of his followers. At the same time, the Dunmer seem irrationally comfortable with the hidden aspects of Vivek, the darker components of violence, lust, and conspiracy associated with the more primitive and ruthless impulses of anticipations. Here we'll have to fight these beasts again. And here I'm attacking it with my heavy attack. It looks my heavy attack is approximately 4,500. dealt over a couple of seconds. Next, I'm going to further approach the beast. Alright, let's just go now. Let's get the hell out of here. So what do I see? I see that with the level up, the skill points do not increase my stamina as much as I would like to. And probably the armor, potions and clothes, that's exactly what's giving me the most bonuses. Also the staff.